All right. I think we're back. I don't know what happened there. Goodness. Well, I'm live. Remind me later. I don't go away. I need to pull chat. Hold on. What the hell? What the hell just happened? That was so weird. But I was about to say, what's that? I'm not touching a damn thing, man. I was just touching the power button. Shut up. I'm just now touching the power button, okay? And it wasn't prior. But what I was about to say was that one of the queens came up to grind on Maddie, and it was hilarious because I was behind the bar and I could see her upstairs just over the railing just watching the show. I just started cracking up. I was like, oh my god, this is kind of the best. Like, I know that's such a safe environment where it's just like everybody wants to hang out and have a good time, and for people like us that just wanted to hang out and see everybody have a good time, that was just silly. And especially for Maddie too, I know that meant a lot to her because she had never been in there until that night. We used to go down when it was still Charlie Dwellington's way back in the day, and we would have a good time just hanging out and just having a kickback and just goofing around. But she hadn't been in there since Jesse bought it and turned it into Good Judy's. So that was just a fun night. Hopefully everything's a focus here. Cool. We are. Late diagnoses, right? Trip between you and me, like you having autism and me having ADHD. So today, finally got my prescription for the generic version of Vyvanse, so tomorrow I finally get to start on that. I am so looking forward to that because the Adderall was just it wasn't helping. It was doing something weird to my head where it just kind of made things worse. So I'm really stoked that I can actually start on this new prescription and see how things go. We'll see. I'm really curious. Right, Alex? As I sit here and continue to see little things that I need to adjust, I'm like, okay, my OCD is kicking in. They're not mutually exclusive, ADHD and OCD. And I can tell that there's this fucking fly on my monitor. Right there. I don't have a fly swatter. Wait, it needs to go away. Fuck out of here. Go away. Good lord. High masking instead of high functioning. You know, well, I mean, okay, Alex, I understand exactly where you're coming from there. I don't know whether or not that's since I as far as I'm aware, don't have any autistic traits. I don't know as far as like the terminology is concerned. If I would like to be respectful for that as well. Like, would you prefer high masking versus high functioning? Because I see where you're coming from, and I think there's a lot of that conversation that comes into the mix where autism in general just equates that you are still high functioning regardless. And that's something that always fascinates me. It's like people that do have autism are they're generally more high functioning than neurotypical people. Just across the board. So is it a high masking versus high functioning terminology difference? Is there, like, I guess high masking would be trying to somehow hide to the rest of the general public that you may have autism. Am I getting that correctly? Smell Peter's dung nest from 3 Days Away. Get up, fuck out of here, dude. Come on. I've got the window open, okay, and it's still warm outside. Flies are gonna be coming in here. All right. High masking around people is very difficult where I work. There are constant sounds at all times, and it makes it very difficult not to stim. Okay. But that being said, Alex there, as far as the more debilitating end of the spectrum, they're mostly referred to as low functioning, which is the ASD community is basically a slur. Okay. All right. Okay. I understand that. So it is definitely more, the masking term is a little bit more respectful because it does incorporate the idea. It's like, hey, I'm here and I'm just trying to be, instead of high functioning, where at high functioning it says that there might be a problem. Am I getting that correctly? Because there is that negative side of when you say high functioning. Andrew, you're just that. I use masking term, but the legal term is high and low functioning. Yes, yeah, obviously. But, I mean, legal terms in general are just... There are terms that we've kind of created that also need to be shifted a little bit. Like, look at some of the words that we've used. It's like, I want to be respectful for everybody because we all have different experiences. So... Like, I know I have issues for sure. And my issues are, they piss me off. All right? Just in full transparency, my issues piss me off because I just want some kind of comfortability in my own brain. I don't want my skull, like, I remember last summer, when I was talking to Jeff after we were getting done with the show. I was like, dude, I feel like my skull is about to split open because there's so many things going on in my head, and I don't know what's going on, and I can't control it. I feel like there's so much pressure inside my head. It feels like I am so confused all the time, and I don't know what's happening. I have so many thoughts all the time. And that's when I finally had that conversation with Maddie, and she's like, you need to go talk to a therapist. And when I went to talk to my therapist, found out that, sure as shit, late diagnosis for ADHD. And looking back and reflecting on all of the traits that I've had for my 34 years on this earth, I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And trying to get control over that is really tough. And I wish that I had the tools at an earlier age. I don't. And it's crazy, too, to think that ADHD is still such a relatively new concept. And it still hasn't necessarily been completely understood and diagnosed in the medical field. The most recent paper is like 20 years old. So right when I was in my teens, you know? And now here I am 20 years later, wishing I knew what the hell was going on in my brain. And when I look back at my jobs that I've had and my resume, my list of jobs that I've done, my whole, like, you could just take out a scroll and see all the places that I've worked and all the things that I've done. And it's because I get bored in a typical job. Like, I've learned all the ins and outs now. This isn't pushing me. This isn't making me learn anything new. This isn't actually helping me develop myself. This isn't something that I need to try and put more time into. I'm out. And I fucking bounce. And I understand that that's not necessarily a good look. It's like, why are you job hopping? It's like, well, because this job isn't helping me figure out something more about myself. Like, I know the numbers. I know what's happening from the front to the back of this entire building. I know what's going on already. Like, what are you doing? Why am I here? And I wish that I had a better understanding of it from an earlier age. So I wouldn't be sitting here in the dark just waiting for my head to just pop and let all these crazy creative ideas and these wants and wishes for how I would want to live my life. I don't want that. I want some control over being able to have at least a couple thoughts where I can reach out, grab it, and actually function on that thought and do that task. And it's so weird. So I'm really curious to see, rabbit hole there, but curious to see how this new prescription works, because I'm looking forward to it. Man, getting old is weird. That's all I gotta say. Feel like that a lot. Yeah, I know. I see that, Darius. I get it. The whole this is that group A are more like normal people than group B, so they're divided into low versus high. But because of negative stigmas and false information about ASD, a lot of people assume autistic individuals are stupid. Yes, that's where I'm coming back to. And they expect us to be like drooling constantly or look like we have Downs. And there's a very, very stark difference between Down syndrome and autism. I know that. The reason I ask these questions is because I would like to be as respectful and learn as much as I can about your experience and how to approach that in the future when I meet other people that may have the same kind of condition. So I appreciate you being honest about that, and I appreciate you being willing to talk about it. Solar says, I know I have ADHD, but it's so mild that they don't want to give me medicine for it. You know, honestly, Solar, at this point, one of the things that I've recognized too is that you're older than me. I've learned to deal with my ADHD in my time on this earth. I've found different coping mechanisms. There are still a few things that I'm still trying to struggle with and figure out, and that's going to take some time. Some of that needs medication, but as far as existing in this world with ADHD without having those kinds of tools and that kind of therapy or medication, then you probably have a better handle on it than most people. So I would actually say maybe don't even bother trying to get medication, because if you do, you are just immediately going to go through this crazy reawakening, and it's going to be even more difficult. So I would say for you, maybe don't. I think the best thing would be talk to a therapist, not a psychiatrist. Just talk to a therapist and find out some of the tools that you can deal with at home, and try to avoid dealing with medication, because it's going to alter your brain chemistry really fast. And if you already have a coping mechanism, if you already have the tools that you've kind of developed through your life, focus on those and find some other ways to experience ADHD in a positive light. Because I do recognize that while there are some pretty significant downsides to ADHD, there's a shitload of awesome stuff that comes out of it. Like, being able to, like, me doing security in a concert venue where there's 850 people and being able to immediately pick out who's the problem and who's not, and who's injured, who's not. That's a fucking superpower. Being able to bartend and pick out 20 lines of drinks, that's a superpower. I'm gonna hold on to that kind of shit. And also, I'm a fucking fantastic driver. I am incredible. And I know a lot of people say that, but I am one of the safest people that you'll ever get into a vehicle with. And I do that specifically because I know that there's somebody else in my car, and I know what the road is ahead of me. And I will make sure that everybody in my vehicle is safe. I do that through and through. And if I'm driving by myself, I'm making sure that everybody else has the chance to move around that road. I am keenly aware of what's going on around me at any given moment. That's why I've actually said in the past, the silence is loud. The silence screams. I need something around me at all times. All times. So finding that balance is really, really important. Job hopping is a big sign of ADHD. Yes, it is, Trip. It absolutely is. Song gets locked in, can't let things go. Just the opposite. People start talking and I shut up and not interact. You know, Andrew, that's actually another sign of ADHD too. That's actually part of like getting sucked into a thing and hyper focusing there because you don't want to deal with other things. You find something that's going to give you all the enjoyment that you need, and you focus on that task, and you're going to do it, and you're going to just have it handled. That's definitely a sign of ADHD as well. Oh my god, this is how you mess with people with OCD. Fuck off. Give me that 8, please. Bye, Trip. Love you. Good to see you. For me, for the most part, I have to have a calendar and list to remember stuff. How many sticky notes do you think I have that I've written shit down on and then immediately just forgot about or threw away because I had too many of them? I get it. I know. That's going to sit there, and this is just because there was a couple shows that I wanted to pull up and watch with Maddie. And only one of them, as far as I'm aware, is not available on YouTube. So that's basically non-existent anymore. Go figure. Music is one of mine. Yeah, and that's the same thing. That's why I listen to stuff solar when it comes down to like metal and really aggressive, crazy, chaotic music. That's why I listen to it, because that actually calms me down. It helps me focus on multiple things at the same time, but also really chilling, because then it shuts down my brain for a minute in a weird way. I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. This is something I need to study. And it just goes on in my head. And everything else just kind of goes away. It's weird. Blaming shitty internet. Was it your end or my end, Andrew? Is that fucking fly again? Oh, shit. See him? You see him on the door right there? You see it? Do you see it? It's right there. See that little black speck right there crawling around on the door? I'm gonna fuck you up. Basically, what doctors call high functioning means able to act like a normal person in quotations, yeah. But the ASD community came up with the terms high masking and low masking because that's basically what we do in most public spaces or in most social and personal relationships. Okay. We wear a mask of what is socially acceptable to the best of our ability. When the real individual slips out, the most non-autistic people will call us rude or loud or too quiet. Yeah, fuck masks, dude. Just be yourself. We shouldn't have to mask up. Come on. But I see what you're talking about. I know. Can't sit in a quiet room, nails on a chalkboard. Yep. Darius, what you playing? If you want to play a game, I'm down. Same. Most autistic quirks are things that non-autistic people find as glaring flaws, so a lot of autistic people who have the ability to wear these masks because we don't like conflict and accommodations be damned. It's just so weird to me, like, all of us here are neurodivergent in some capacity, right? It's so strange to me to realize that being neurodivergent is such, it should not be labeled neurodivergent, right? Neurodivergency in some capacity, it says that you are obviously off the typical spectrum. There's no normal. There's no fucking normal. We all have different ways of experiencing this world. We put on clothes and we walk around, but we do it in a different way. And that's all. We still do the same shit. Some of us a little bit more efficiently than what people would say neurotypical, because we find all the flaws because we read things in such a different way. It's just so weird to me that there's this, it's like this like the world is bipolar, you know? It's not us being bipolar, it's the fucking world saying that it's either this or this. It's like, no, man, what are you talking about? It's not black and white. Have you ever heard the color gray exists? Oh my god, who'd have thought there's a different combination of two of these colors that you think about? What? You know? So it's just fascinating to me that we exist in this world where it's not built for us, but we built it. It's fucking wild, and I don't hate it. It's just kind of frustrating sometimes. Have photographic memory as well. I can play a day back and forth in my head like a movie. Dude, Andrew, I've got like a memory where I can have conversations from like 15 years ago come back up almost verbatim for exactly where we were, what we were listening to, who was involved, what the conversation was, and who was speaking at any given moment. And it's the weirdest thing. Like my functioning memory for day-to-day stuff and actually getting tasks done, it's a little lacking. Remembering somebody's name also sucks. I can remember what you ordered, but I can't remember your fucking name. But I can remember what we were talking about 15 years ago. Solar, have a good night as well. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. What up, Bubs? Good to see you too, man. Let's see here. Nobody wants to be normal, Andrew. None of us are normal. What are you talking about? Don't know if my message posted because I'm playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Oh man, I still have to finish that game. God damn it. Masking aside, functioning in general is hard enough. Yes, it is. Imagine everyone's brain has something like a soundboard to regulate everything around them. Everything about them. Voice volume, walking speed, emotions, speech, etc. Yeah. That's very true, dude. Imagine those boards have autopilot. Most people are comfortable with their autopilot and only manually adjust a few sliders at a time. The autistic brain, the autopilot is broken. We have to pay close attention to every single slider for everything. And that's, you know, that's pretty close to what I experienced with ADHD too, man. I'm there. I'm right there with you. Casey hates it because I keep finding the shit she loses. You know what's hilarious too? So Maddie has a different version of ADHD. And if she's doing something in the kitchen, 9 times out of 10, if I come downstairs, one or more of the cabinet doors are still open. If she was putting dishes away or doing coffee or something like that, one of those cabinet doors will be open. So I quietly go over and shut the door. And I did that the other day when we were getting ready for her. She was getting ready to head off to Ridgeway. She's out of town for a couple days, and while she was downstairs, she had done something down in the kitchen. One of the cabinet doors was open, and we were chatting there. And I look over, and I saw it. Put over, shut it. She just gave me this look and started laughing at me. I was like, "What? just helping." Happens all the fucking time, all the time. And it cracks me up because we both have such different styles of ADHD, and that's where her chaos comes in, where it's like things just explode. They're everywhere. And it's just so silly because I try to be clean as much as I can, and so I try and take some time to be like, all right, I'm going to do this. When I'm doing something, I'm going to make sure that things are like spick and span, super clean, very organized in a weird way. But her organized chaos is a totally different level, and it just cracks me up because here I am like, that needs to be shut. That needs to go. No, push that drawer back in. I know you got busy doing something else, but just shut the door. Just shut the door. I love her so much. I love her so much. She's my favorite person on this planet. And it just cracks me up when I see those little moments. Like, we definitely balance each other out. Sometimes I talk in a more whispery tone without thinking that I'm whispering, or sometimes I walk super fast while thinking that I'm walking slow. Been there. I get that one. In my whole life, I've gotten called out for little things like this. I think you're probably thinking about it a little bit too much. You might be focusing on some of those call-outs. But I understand where you're coming from. Nothing like face smashing into a cabinet, right? No fucking way, dude. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, and I was thinking about pulling up. I should probably pull up Steam again since my computer decided to go ahead and be like super weird and just blue screen on me. Why did it blue screen? Why did it do that? Why? But anyway, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick because I gotta pee. So, give me a sec. I will be right back. And I was thinking about pulling up a different game. I don't really know what to play. We shall see. But give me a sec. I will be right back with y'all. Love you.
Oh god, here's another one. What the fuck was that?
Did you do that on purpose? Ah, fuck off! You know, wait a minute. So how did the lights not? I was flicking the lights the whole time.
So, yeah. Hey, come here for a second. Come here for a second. They asked for it. I love you.
All of you.
I love you very much.
And anyway, man, I don't care. Fuck. No way, dude.
Bell of some sort. That could be a fun sound later. I don't know if that'll be interesting or not, but we can kind of get it to work. Waiting for a burp. I'm still waiting for a burp. I think that's the biggest one that we need. That was a weak one, but that'll do. Oh boy.
Did he just say Marcus? Wait a second. Hold on. Did we just find Marcus? Did we seriously just find Marcus? Am I Marcus right now? No. 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 I refuse to believe that I'm playing as Marcus right now. There's no way. There's no way.
Dude, that was beautiful.
Guard me. I'm somewhere that no one
No, I don't want to guard you. Just pull your own weight.
will.
Oh, I went off the edge.
I got two trying to.
Oh my god, dude. Do you ever have a fart that you smell and it just kind of makes you question whether or not you do have decent gut health? So anyway, what game are we gonna play? Let's see. I already finished Doom Eternal, so we're not doing that. Maybe we could start doing the Stanley Parable. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe let's do that. Let's do that. You guys want to play the Stanley Parable with me? That's a hell of a way to start coming back from a from a pee break. Yeah, I had a weird stinky fart. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't. Oh boy. I feel another one coming on. I'll let it brew. Let me fix a couple things here really quick. Hold on a second. Why does it keep... Oh my goodness. Why is it saying on YouTube that I'm still playing Halo? I am not playing Halo. See, I got it. I know what I'm doing. Pro streamer. Not even semi-pro. We'll just say semi-pro, right? That's a little more appropriate because, well, I may have good cameras and good microphone settings. Still kind of a piece of shit. God damn it, Andrew. Stinkiest one I've had recently smell like rotten beef jerky. Can we just set up a poll? Is there a way... Andrew, could you set up a poll? Of how many people have had stinky farts that smell like beef jerky versus ones that smell like eggs? Because I know there's a few of you out there that have had one that smells like eggs. I know. And you can't lie. Because I know that's a thing. Alright. Outside of that, instead of talking about farts, we're gonna play Stanley Parable. I don't know, man. Dude, it's me. Do you think I know what the hell I'm doing? I barely know how to do alerts half the time. I know how to do cameras and and good microphone stuff, but I don't know how to do all the rest of the stuff. I'm like, you're the mod. You're the one who adds quotes all the time. You should be able to add a poll. You goof. See, there you go. Now you got Darius in there saying, what's up? Darius, I'm gonna have to make you a mod too, my guy. At some point, you're gonna have to teach. You're gonna have to teach Cap a worst mod. You gotta teach him. You gotta teach me at some point. I know all the other ins and outs of this. I don't know what's going on in the back end. Yeah. I know how to do some of this stuff. Speaking of, is that working? Yes, it is. Cool. Just making sure that the Atom plugin's good. We're good. We're good. You know what's funny too? I was pulling up Steam. So yes, I'm gonna launch the Stanley Parable, and right below it, the next game, Jedi Fallen Order. I would like to play that a little bit more, but I have promised, because this game was gifted to me a long time ago, I have not played it yet. So I'm gonna have to start playing it, because now I've got a new story game that I can actually work on instead of Doom Eternal. Now that I finally finished that out, I can actually work on a new game. ADHD has entered the chat one more time. Also, you know, it's good old Andrew. Just blame it on his sausage fingers, because that's kind of what he does, man. That's just what he does. It's just how it goes, okay? You just gotta be ready for Andrew to just fat finger. And also, hopefully, cook us some really good dinner, because he keeps on posting really sick pictures of awesome looking food. One of these days, man. One of these days. Nope, have not played this. This is this is full on new. I have no idea. Until the computer's barely visible. I can barely see anything anyway. So I guess, yeah, we're gonna have to. I can't tell if this monitor is starting to crap out or if it's just something a little bit weird for the settings. I don't know. I don't know. It shouldn't be crapping out. All right, well, here we go. Here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello, Stanley. How you doing, buddy?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
No, absolutely not. I'm not changing a damn thing.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of
Kidding.
every year.
I might have to look into some of that.
Others
That's okay.
might have considered it soul-rending.
We don't need to do a poll.
Every
It's fine.
moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day,
Yeah,
something
it's
very
kinda
peculiar
spooky.
happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Man, I gotta say the voiceover
frozen
for this
solid.
game is
Stanley
incredible.
found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
The voice acting is amazing because I could just immediately tell that there's somebody that has a very well treated room from that microphone, and it sounds incredible. It sounds amazing. Oh, is that Shan? No. Okay, we got Stefano and Shan in here. Okay, all right. Both of you calm yourselves down. Wow, hello. That's... Alright, sensitivity, hello. Let's not, because that is way too much. Way too much. Let's bring that down. Alright, that feels a little bit better. Between having to turn on the fan and doing this. Alright. Hi. Hello.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. I've seen gameplay of this before, but I've actually... This is my first time actually playing this, so I have no idea how this is supposed to go. That fucking fly, dude! Where'd you go? Where? You little... You! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! Oh my god, you little bitch. I'm gonna fuck that little fly up. I'm going to. Anyway. Hi everybody. Yes, I'm back. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm gonna fuck up that fly though. I'm going to. Andrew, you made me look. God damn it. Ha. What up, Sam? Got the whiskey. I got the weed. Look at that. Weed. Get the reference? Right? Good? Yeah? Cool? Hello? right, how? Okay, all right. We're, hey, we're learning together, okay? I have no idea. Yeah, I guess we're going this direction. Same.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I know how this goes. I know how this goes. All right, so now here's the ever-ending question. Do we go through the left and actually follow follow the rules for our overlord, or do we follow the right door? What do you guys think? Because I'm curious. I've still never played. I've seen gameplay again, but I don't know which door to take. What do you guys think? Should we do left or right? This is up to you. Otherwise, I'm just going to stand here. I'll just stand here and wait for that fly to come back and just smack it into oblivion. Oh! Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. You little shit. Where are you at?
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seemed
No,
to think I had nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
I didn't even know that was a thing. No, I'm waiting for direction from chat, okay? Shut up. God. I'm busy with a fly. Alright, well, I guess at this point we're going right. Yeah? Is that the plan? Are we just going right? I'm not saying things, Josh. There was literally a fly in here. And I'm gonna kill it. That's why I had the fly swatter. Shh. No! Oh, my fly's not down. Now it is. Alright, TOS. Anyway, we're going we're going right, I guess.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Really? During work hours? Okay. Oh my god. Of course it's on my light. Dead! God damn it. Yeah, of course. I know. I see it. I see it. I know. I can tell. Yeah. Something happened. Blame it on the fly. There. All right. Blame it on the fly, okay? It wasn't my fault. Lord of the Flies is actually an absolutely fantastic story, just based off of what happens in a stressful situation. I love it.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did. Got two with the one swing. I know, right? Go figure.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Interesting.
At this
Shoof.
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I'm trying to read chat. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What else is gonna happen here? What else? Of course, I think I do with ADHD. Chasing a fly is thoroughly entertaining. I'm not like, oh, I never thought I'd find that entertaining. I'm not a liar. It's immediately entertaining. Yeah, well, that's me, Sam. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Let's see if something else happens from the narrator. There might be. Let's just sit here for a second, see what happens. I mean, it might not. It might be one of those things where it's just like really trying to bait you into thinking that something else is going to happen. Are we going to have anything, or am I just going to sit here for the next, like, 2 hours just waiting? Oh my god. Get her Daniel's son this fly straight to the ground. I already got it. It's dead. There's blood and guts on my light. I have a feeling nothing's gonna. Okay, fine. All right, let's move forward. Let's see what happens next.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room. He took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Fuck off, narrator. Come on.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. Nope. I ain't listening to you, buddy. I don't care.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Are you sure? Are you positive? Yeah, all right, cool. I guess so. All right, sure.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, shit. All right, fine.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Holding.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure? Are you positive? Hello? Hello? Why is it so dark?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
Sure,
We
okay.
just have to get back to, Who am I kidding?
We go fly with
It's
no
all
wings and
rubbish
walk.
now.
Okay.
The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than
crawl.
waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sure. Okay. Nope. Nope.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come,
All
Stanley.
right. Okay.
Let's
All right.
find the story.
Now we got to start again. Are we going left or right? What do you want? Left or right? Last time we went right. Now where are we going? We've got a couple options here. Go right here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Yeah.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? No, what? Okay, fine. Fuck me, dude.
Workers were gone.
Shut up.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Right and left? Okay. Hello? Wait, hold on a second. What the hell? Why is this open now? Okay. Alright. Weird. Nope.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Why? Really? Oh. Okay. Smoke him if you got him. Hello? I'm so confused.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Why is it so dark? Stop that.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Could you not be such a weirdo? Hello.
Now
Okay.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
You're talking
Okay?
a lot.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Are you okay?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just
Cool.
follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
What's over here?
Simply by
What's
the
over
fact of
here?
moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
You're talking a lot.
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you're going with that either, man.
Right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Fair. Okay, Doctor Who liked. Shh. Stop. Oh my God, this is. It's gonna make me go more insane than I already am. What is? Cool. There's things. I'm going this way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Dude, are you kidding me? Why? Why any of this? Why? I'm panicking. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Yes, I'm following the line. Oh my God, stop. I'm not going up there. I can't. I'm not Spiderman. I'm not Spiderman. Cut
the music.
Oh, thank God. Holy cow. What in the world is going on?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Okay, God, shut up.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No, it's not. What the fuck are you talking about? I hate you. British voice in the sky. Smoke him if you got him. Where am I going now? What am I supposed to do? You gotta give me a clue here, guys. Like what? Alright, developers. What? No. Serious? Wait. Hello? I turned you off. Go away. And you could shut up. Oh my god. Alright, what's next? Dude, I swear to god, if I have to go through this again and have to deal with that, oh my god. Alex, no I did not! God, no I didn't. No I didn't. I followed the path. Goodbye. All right, here we go.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
No, not don't you shut up. You don't argue with me.
Restart.
You can't argue with me. You're the one who did this. This is your fault, okay? God. No. You don't tell me.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Dude.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I hate this narrator so much, dude. I hate this narrator. Except for the fact that his voice sounds amazing. Like, that's good. But how many right turns? Okay, now we got some lefts. Cool.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. You got Loki vibes. I get that, dude, man. I definitely see where you're coming from on that one. My guy, my voice in the sky, we've got some issues. This seems a little bit more paranormal. I don't know if you know any exorcists, but this isn't right. And I don't know what to do about that, because all I'm trying to do is get the hell out of this office building. So if you could help me out with that, please, that'd be good. Nah.
Had to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
I need a minute to think. What are you talking about?
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Nope.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
God damn it. You don't tell me. All right, fine. Hello? Confusion ending? Okay.
Hold up, what's this?
Hello?
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight
Old sub hate.
times? That's really how all this goes?
Welcome into the Marcus Bureau of Investigation.
So now...
I'm going to go ahead and pause it there so I can actually talk to you for a sec. But welcome in, old sub. My name is Peter, not Marcus. Welcome into the Marcus Bureau of Investigation. This is my first time playing this. I've seen some gameplay from this in the past. I haven't seen some of the bigger details in this, and I am losing my goddamn mind. It's absolutely hysterical, and I love it so much. It's so silly. But welcome in. Welcome from Colorado, and I hope you have a good time here while I'm goofing around just trying to figure out what in the world is going on with this crazy thing. I don't know what's going on. I love it, though. And also, if you have a nickname that you would prefer, and if you don't mind, just so I can be respectful for you in chat, if you don't mind, again, no pressure. What are your pronouns so I can be respectful for you and I can address you properly? Just let me know. And if you don't want to talk about it in chat, not a big deal. I'm an open book. You can ask me any questions. It's totally fine. We're just hanging out and having a good time. So welcome in and welcome to the Bureau. We're always looking for Marcus, and I need some help. So if you want to help me out, we need some investigators.
According to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Yeah, let's just have some fun for sure.
Simply because it's written here on this thing wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't
it's your
want it
fault.
to be.
It's your
I don't
fault.
want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
It's your
I don't
fault.
want to be trapped like this. I won't
Too bad.
Start the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yes,
I
you
won't
will.
Do it.
Yes, you will.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it?
Nice.
Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
Also, sub, where are you from?
Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
All right, narrator.
Or if we're in the destination, or
I'm just going to look at this
they're
because...
always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
Nice.
I hope that's where we
That's
are
all.
right now.
Shush.
We'll find out, won't
Can
we?
well, if you're not listening to me, you're just going to keep on talking over me. I'm talking about this. Oh, god damn it. All right. Here we go again. Oh my
All of his
god.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Italy?
Perhaps
No
he
way.
Simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his.
Well, welcome in from Italy. What part of Italy are you from? Are you closer to the Swiss Alps, or are you closer to the shoreline? Ooh, hello? What? That's interesting. My family is from my mom's side. I know here in America we always like to talk about where we come from and whatever because we don't really have a whole lot of history. We're still a relatively new country. Plus, the U.S. kind of sucks. But my family is Italian and German, and I don't speak a lick of Italian, and I wish that I did.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I'm going to go right this time because he keeps on telling me that I need to go a different direction. But I would love to go and visit Italy. I've got a lot of family history between Italy and Germany, and I would love to go and visit.
This was not
Northern Italy. So are you? So you're closer to Switzerland then, right?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I only eat in Italian.
Wow.
So do you speak
This room.
more Swiss German or do you speak
What
Italian?
a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I did not. I'm gonna keep on going forward. 'Cause I ain't listening to you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Yep.
incredible he wasn't
Sure enough.
fired years ago.
Because that's another thing that always fascinated me about Italy, especially when you're up north bordering Switzerland. Then speaking Swiss German is really interesting, and especially with that softer German accent that comes through, it's interesting to me.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
No.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Yeah, Alex, I I love the fact that you love me losing my marbles here, just kind of going crazy.
Put your work
I've
aside
never played this,
to let
so it's
her
still
back
super
into
silly.
your life. She's been waiting.
Wait, hold on. Oh, damn it. Ah! There's a thing here, right? There's a thing, right? Isn't there a thing? There's a thing here. Isn't there? There's that door. There's a thing over here, isn't there? Speak only Italian, but I'm recently listening to a lot of things in English to learn a bit of it. Hey, sub, if you need some help understanding some English, I just actually applied for a job to help just converse with people and just talk and help people understand English. I used to be conversational in German. I would love to learn Italian. And when it comes down to it, if you'd like to learn a little bit more for English, I would love to just hang out and chat with you. If you've got Discord, feel free to join my Discord, and one of these days maybe you and I just hang out and chat and talk. I can help teach you a little bit more English, and then maybe you could help teach me some Italian. If you're willing to learn, just as people, just generally talking, just keep that in mind. If you're interested in that, let me know. Just pop into my Discord and we can kick back and just talk. Be kind of cool. So just a thought, but I'd be interested in that. And also, I think with this door, isn't there this weird little thing over here that I could wait. What is that? Wait. What is... Hold on. Hold. Wait a second. Did I screw this up? Did I mess this up? Did I miss an opportunity? Oh my god. Oh. And I can't jump. There's no jump. Oh no. Dang it. All right. I want to know. How do I get there? Hey, no worries, Seb. I was just throwing the idea out there, and again, it's no pressure. It's okay. But it's wonderful to have you here, and I hope we can hang out and chat. Where am I supposed to be going here? I guess I'm jumping into the black.
That's her, Stanley.
Hello?
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another.
It's, well, so what I think is really interesting about Italian. Hello?
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Hello.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to
All right, you know what? You know what? I do have a loving wife, okay? Yeah, she's out of town for a couple of days. Don't you tell me. Narrator, get out of here. You don't tell me. Yes, I'm playing a game.
Here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I don't really know if I want to. The rules aren't necessarily all that confusing, as far as I'm concerned. Like with a.
But you're in my story now.
Hate that. The difference between Germanic and Romantic languages. English is probably harder than a Romantic language because Romantic and Germanic languages make a lot more sense, and they're easier to dive into and understand the difference between certain vernacular that we have and certain accents and just how we speak within that language. English is probably the worst. I understood that from a pretty early onset of studying German and then understanding that the structure is fairly similar to Italian, but a little bit different. It's interesting, and I would really be interested in learning some Italian. Hello, mannequin. What's up?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Hate you.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Do we have a melee button? I'm gonna knock you out.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, I hate this so much. I hate it. Fine. Wait, random buttons? Literally random buttons? Can I just do a totally different button? What happens? No. Dang it. I hate this so much.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Look at that pain. Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Why do you have a chair right here? What's the point? Oh my god. Get me out of here. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh my god, I hate this so much. What up, Russ lad? I know, and okay, and it's all right. Russ, is that actually all right? Quick question here. Is that still saying on that end that Halo Infinite is what I'm playing? Because that's not what I'm playing, and I'm using Restream, and it's being weird. Neri's not a good person. I will blame him. It is. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on a sec, y'all. I don't know why. Hello. Thank you. Give me a sec. Let me. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, hello, Russ lad. Welcome in from the Red Icon website. Nice to meet you. My name is Peter. I am not Marcus. I am still looking for some help as far as the agency is concerned for the Marcus Bureau of Investigation, trying to find out exactly who Marcus is, because we will probably never figure that out. But if you have any ideas, I could use the help. Let's see what happens here. Good old Restream being weird, right? Why? What? That was like 2 weeks ago. What? Okay. All right. My goodness gracious. Pro streamer. Semi-pro streamer. Why is it still doing that? It says here that it's Stanley Parable. I don't know why it's doing that. That is so strange. Maybe it's a restream thing? Let's try that one out. Percus? Or Perseus? We should have wig-based events. Man, if you want to buy me a wig, I miss having hair. I will tell you that straight up. That is one of the things that I actually legitimately miss, is being able to just have some hair. Because, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Hopefully that works. Yeah, look at my bald ass head here. My skinny frame and my bald head. But I got a good beard, so I can at least deal with that. That's not a big deal. But I do miss having some hair because I used to look really, really good with some hair. Like, being able to have this sexy ass bleach blonde thing going on. Oh man, like I looked really good with hair. We'll just see that. The beard definitely helps, I'll tell you what. How many? So I know we've got Dr. Napkins in there as well. There's a few that probably remember me with my full beard. That came, I shit you not, down to here. And I'm growing it out again. And it looks really fun when I actually have that because, you know, here I am in my mid-30s. I do have some gray hairs that come through. And when it was long enough, there was just this really wicked, just gray streak that came all the way down. Yeah. So I'm compensating by growing a beard because I can't grow anything on the top of my head. Everything left this part of my skull and went down here. So that's, it's fine. Got a weirdly shaped head, but I got a nice beard. It's just how it goes. Hair's just overrated. Yeah, you're not wrong. Had someone a while ago come yelling Marcus as they approached the house, then knocked repeatedly while they continued to ask for Marcus. No way! Dude, anytime that happens, you have to give me those recordings and throw them in Discord, because we're still going to be looking for Marcus. Also, I know we were talking about that a couple weeks ago. I'm working on the back end of the lore for the MBI, the Marcus Bureau of Investigation, and within that realm of doing something for what the agents of the MBI are and how the MBI works, and also this whole mysterious Marcus. Working on building some lore there, and one of the coolest parts about this is that I'm actually working on some puzzles. So there will be different posts. I'm working on kind of fleshing out some of these ideas and really making them nice and consistent and clean and easy to work with. But anytime that I do like a social media post, there will be some hidden clues for this puzzle, and you're going to have to try and decode some of these messages. So keep that in mind. Anytime that you see some new posts, look a little closer to the captions, and you might find something. Plasma gold isn't... Yeah, well, no. As far as I'm aware, Asmund is... he has a lot... Well, he's definitely got more hair than me. I'm not a huge fan of Asmund, just personally, but... That's my own take, but it doesn't really matter. But anyway, Rust lad, where are you from, friend? Where are you coming from? Where are you viewing us from? I see you on the red website there. What part of the world are you coming from?
Fantasy, and so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
How about I just call my wife and tell her I love her?
But there is no answer.
Oh my god.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing.
Estonia.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Well, also, hello again, Shan. Love you, honey. You are so beautiful. And I love every time that I see you doing something new with your hair. God, I wish I had hair. You're gorgeous as hell, and I love you. Rust lad from Estonia. Welcome in all the way from Estonia. It's really nice to meet you. As we're getting to know each other here, I would like to be as respectful as I can in chat. If you don't mind telling me what your pronouns are, if you feel comfortable, you don't have to speak about it right now. It's totally fine, but just that way I can respectfully address you in chat instead of just saying, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And maybe not know how you identify. So, if you feel comfortable bringing that up in chat, it's a safe place, and there's no judgment. I just want to make sure that I'm addressing you properly. So, welcome in, and I hope you have a good time here, and it's wonderful to meet you. So, also all the way from Estonia. You're the first person that's coming to my chat from Estonia. I've met people from Egypt and South Africa and Australia, New Zealand. You're actually the first from Estonia, and that's awesome. I would love to hear more about where you live and how you enjoy it in Estonia, because that's one of the places that I would love to go and travel and see as well. I love meeting new people. So welcome in. I'm here in Colorado, in kind of the middle of the United States. The United States kind of sucks right now, but I'm kind of a cool dude, so I enjoy it here, and I try and bring a presence where It's still welcoming and loving for no matter where you are. So, welcome in. Just a dude? Cool. Right on. Nice to meet you, dude. Where's my oh shit. Did you actually do alright, Shan. Fuck's sake. You want me to do a heyo? Alright. Alright. Is that a redeem that I need to try and deal with? Okay, fine. For those of you that have headphones, just be prepared because here we go. Hey! Blame it on Shan, okay? It's Shan's fault. Shan's fault.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer.
You're welcome, I love you.
As he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen
Yeah,
asks you
I
to
gave you a warning, Russ.
do not do it.
I told you. You gotta blame it on Shan, okay?
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that
We get Fortnite in a fortnight.
he's electing to kill himself?
But
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Oh my god.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to.
So Shan, yes, I am.
This time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And
Please die. Fuck you.
I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
So anyway, Shan, yes. Now that Twitch has allowed us to do multi-streaming, yes. The one caveat is that we are not allowed to put chat up in our overlay for any other site that we're streaming to. So, and we can't talk about any other platform that we're streaming to, which is why I said welcome in from the red labeled website. So, I am still, yes, I am live on a couple different channels, and there is chat that I can read. But unfortunately, that is the one stupid caveat that Twitch said. And I think we're all kind of in that same boat where we say, you know what? They're not gonna kick us down for maybe pulling up an overlay with other chat. So we might just go ahead and do it anyway. But I'm not gonna be testing that thin ice. Not right now. So I'll wait and see what everybody else does and see how this transition goes, and we'll work on it. But yes, there are other people that I'm talking to as well. So there's that. First 100% Stanley, and then we can Fortnite. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% Stanley. I gotta say, I don't know about that. What's up? Was focused on Subway Surfers gameplay while watching Oh, good old dude. Honest. Okay, so if you like Family Guy, have you ever watched The Orville? Has anybody in chat actually watched The Orville? I know that's probably a weird niche thing, but have any of you watched The Orville? TikTok. No, I can't. That's TOS. I'm not doing that, man. You're just going to have to come out to drag queen karaoke on Thursday. Okay? Yeah, and there's Shan again on the red label. Hell yeah. What up? Dude, yes, Alex. The Orville's incredible. I don't know if there's anybody else that's actually watched The Orville. If you're a fan of Family Guy, you are going to absolutely love The Orville. What's interesting about that show is that, like, the first couple seasons that I watched with it, it's silly, kitschy sci-fi parodies of stuff like Star Trek, Stargate, Firefly a little bit, and Farscape, like all kinds of wild old sci-fi TV shows that were around for a while. But what was interesting about it is that they didn't specifically go out to make it just a full-on parody show. They made it interesting and specifically said that if the comedy happens naturally, we're going to include that. They weren't really pushing this script of trying to make jokes. If the jokes happened, they were going to happen. But that being said, as they started developing the show, it became more natural sci-fi kind of Star Trek based stuff that was beautiful. There were some specific episodes that brought into light a lot of stuff, a lot of really, really heavy shit going on in the world, especially revolving around the LGBTQ community. And it was fascinating. It was beautiful the way they actually approached that with like no inhibitions and just immediately just ripping across the veil and saying, hey, here's something that we need to talk about. And adding a little bit of comedy into the mix, but being actually honest about how they approached these very heavy concepts. And I was fully taken aback by how well they approached that and how good it was. So if you've never seen The Orville, go watch it. There are some incredibly heavy moments that are beautiful and heartbreaking, but real. And it's crazy because they don't hold back. They don't pull their punches by bringing up some very serious conversations within their shows. And it's just a good show. Just go watch it. Go download it. Just binge the entire couple seasons that they've got right now. And I promise you will not be disappointed. It's so good. It's so good. Help me, pipe. Seeing shorts of it, like the one where they got introduced to... Yes! Russ! That episode cracks me up still to this day. That is such a silly episode. Because everybody was so confused. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Oh man, I love it. I was in love with Dirk Gently Holistic Detective Agency. It was canceled, sadly. I never saw any of that. Read the book, so I'm fine. Okay, cool. I'll watch it since I like comedy and science fiction. I really hope you do, old sub. Please do. It's a good show. And like I said, it brings to light a lot of things that we experience as humans in this world, that we all experience together. We know that we're not alone in this world, right? We all have issues that we're trying to deal with and battle with every single day just to exist on this planet. But what's really fascinating about the Orville is that they take some of that. I mean, when it comes down to it, comedy in general is making light out of the darkness, right? You laugh about all the terrible things that you have to experience. Because what else can you do aside from just laugh about it and try and push forward? And the Orville does a really good job of that exact same kind of mentality. It's something that we can all relate to, and it's something that's silly enough that we can laugh about it and just walk away feeling pretty decent. And it's still the entire crew from Family Guy. It's pretty cool. And Alan Tudyk's in there. Come on. Alan Tudyk is amazing. He's a god among men. Ah, I love Alan Tudyk. I request 500 cigs. I used to smoke cigarettes, but I can't give you any more. After a night with you, I'd walk away feeling pretty decent too. Ooh woo. Good old Shan. Shan here being the one of the kindest people in this entire world as well. Go away, Steam. Go. There we go. The stream slut. What are you talking about? Here I am. Just being a tease. Nah, Shan, I love you. I really do. And we definitely have to play some games again and just hang out and just have a good conversation again, because it's been, every time that we've actually had the chance to hang out and chat, it's been just a beautiful experience. And I wouldn't give that up for anything. Like, one of the things that I've said consistently over the time that I've been doing live streams is every single one of you matter to me, because I know how much of a struggle it is to exist in this world and to not feel welcome. And I want to try and create a space where not only can we meet each other with a sense of ambiguity and be kind of pen pals and have this sense of comfortability, but also knowing that I'm not going to do you any harm. And I'm always going to be here for you. And if it's me just being silly and just raging out playing a game and just being a total dork about it, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a good time and you're welcome in my house, in my space here, and you feel comfortable bringing up any kind of questions or insecurities that you might have, I'm willing to talk about it as long as you are. I have a lot of concerns and a lot of issues in my head that I kind of rely on you guys to help me out figuring some of those things out too, because I can't figure it out by myself. I know none of us can. You're welcome in my house. You're welcome in my home. You're welcome with me. And anytime we get a chance to just hang out and just talk about the world and maybe figure out some way to build a better platform for the rest of the world, the next generation following us, I think we might have it in the bag. We might be able to figure this out together. We can bitch about anything we want to. Doesn't matter. If we find a solution, that's the goal, right? As long as we can give each other a hug, we can hang out and have some food, I got your back. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter what your beliefs are. Doesn't matter how you identify. Doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're a good person. And I guarantee I will always be here for you. And I want to try and promote that for everybody else. That's what I want. Yeah, I think we're old sub. I think we're gonna go ahead and end it for now. I do have a few more chores to take care of. I've got to finish doing up some laundry and getting a couple things taken care of around the house. So Stanley is done for today. I will probably go ahead and start it up again tomorrow, and hopefully a little bit earlier. Pop into my Discord or follow me on one of the socials, and I will do my best to update everybody on what time I'm going to be back up, because I'm actually really curious about this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a ton of fun. I have not played Stalker. You'll have to let me know what that's about. One day I'm gonna visit. We're gonna meet, eat, drink, and game bitch. Wings and platonic cuddles. It'll be glorious. Absolutely, Shan. Absolutely. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Also, that being said, that means you're gonna have to come out for drag queen karaoke while I'm bartending. So, prepare a couple songs. And we'll make it happen. We'll make it beautiful. We'll have so much fun. We'll have so we got extra room. Come on out. If I could afford it, I'd go ahead and buy you a plane ticket right now, but I don't have that much money. I'm still looking for another job. So can't do that right now. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, honey, you're gonna love all of our drag community. Trust me. You will. There's so much fun. There's so much fun. Just come on out and we'll pour you some drinks and just have a good time. Plus, where we work, upstairs is a nice chill spot. Chill as hell. You can go up there and just kick it on a couch and just have a good time. You don't even have to be bothered with anybody else downstairs. Let's go upstairs, hang out on the couch, and kick back and watch some of the TV that we've got up there. You'll be fine. It's always a blast. But you got to prepare a song, because I want to hear you sing. It's about 10 hours long. Personally, it's is even better in the second half. And that's that's what I've heard. The second half is also very wild. I'm curious. I'm really stoked to continue playing this game, and I'll start it again tomorrow. Russ says, imagine Chernobyl but with mutants and few factions fighting with one another in the zone. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I might have to look into that. Do you mind, Russ, throwing me a DM or just doing a comment on the stream and reminding me, and I'll double check that. I'll see if I can find it. That'd be really interesting. I'm curious about that. Just love how confident you are in being so open and accepting of everyone. It's truly refreshing. Hey, Shan, honey. We're all humans here, and we're trying to figure out a world, like I said. I try my best. And I'm more than willing to give you a big fucking hug and just let you hang out. I don't care. Just come. Anytime you get a chance. You know our door is always open. And that goes for anybody else in chat as well. I keep saying this, but it's true. It's true. Maddie and I both have an open door policy. If you ever feel like you need a place to come and just chill and be around good, honest people and just need a break, if you ever make it out here, we are not going to put you away. We're always going to allow you into our home. So it doesn't matter. And just come in and say hi. That's all. And immediately we've got a room prepared for you, and we're going to make dinner. So feel free to reach out to us at any time, and whatever you're dealing with, just let us know. It's okay. We get your back. Big old butt grab. Hey, Shane, I'm going to grab your butt, okay? All right, y'all. I am going to go ahead and take off, though. I do have a few things that I'm going to take care of for the rest of the evening. And I will be back tomorrow. And I love you all. And of course, as always, you know the ending. Much love. Stay safe. Stay alive. Pinky promise. I got your back, and I will see you soon, okay? Y'all take care. Have a good night. Get some good rest. Have a good morning for those of you, especially in Estonia and across the world. I will talk to you very soon. Be safe. I'll talk to you soon. I love you.